So Season 3 of Invincible has been streaming, and I'm making a kaiju related video this week. So what better time could there be to talk about two absolute powerhouses duking it out in the form of Godzilla from Legendary's Monsterverse and Omni-Man from the Invincible animated series.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
In the first corner we have Omni-Man, father to Mark Grayson, superhero, but most importantly, Viltrumite. Omni-Man is basically a weaker version of Superman, though missing some core abilities. Omni-Man is said to be capable of lifting over 200,000 pounds, can survive for 2 weeks in the vacuum of space by holding his breath, can fly at speeds similar to that of lightning, can generate shockwaves with collapse, and the cherry on top being that he was one of the most elite fighters in the Viltrum Empire. Omni-Man is seemingly impervious to attacks from all known human weapons, including a big laser that was basically on par with a nuke. But on the other hand, Omni-Man and Viltrumites in general seem much more vulnerable to blunt force damage and physical striking attacks from strong opponents. Omni-Man has no empathy, no care for lives other than his own. He won't be showing any restraint, but luckily for us, neither will the king of the monsters himself, Godzilla. Today we'll be using Godzilla's evolved form from Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Godzilla is 393 feet tall, way larger than any kaiju Omni-Man has faced previously. Way more durable and powerful too. Godzilla would absolutely be strong enough to hurt Omni-Man. Godzilla constantly wrestled with Shimo and tackled her to the ground, matching her in combat regardless of being at a disadvantage in size. Godzilla has taken blows from more powerful titans such as Ghidorah and had no lasting damage. Godzilla also took a blow to the face from Kong's charged battle axe and was only knocked down for a short time. And on top of this, Godzilla's evolved form grants him increased agility, stamina, and speed, plus more powerful atomic breath, with which likely already would have been able to seriously or even lethally injure Omni-Man without the boost. Godzilla may be a big lizard, but that doesn't mean you should underestimate his intelligence. Godzilla learns from experience, strategizes well, and utilizes his environment to his advantage. Now, how exactly would this go down? Well, I think this is pretty interesting. We've seen Omni-Man struggle against a much weaker kaiju, but Godzilla has never actually fought against a being like Omni-Man before. Omni-Man can move really fast, and this would most likely catch Godzilla off guard. Something so quick, so small, yet so powerful would prove an interesting challenge. And as for Omni-Man, Godzilla would absolutely be the strongest kaiju he's ever faced. This definitely wouldn't be a speed blitz win for Omni-Man, and it wouldn't be a quick and easy win for Godzilla. Godzilla's main struggle will be actually trying to hit Omni-Man, and Omni-Man's main struggle will be trying to deal any lasting damage to Godzilla. If you ask me, all Godzilla needs to do is land a couple blows and Omni-Man will be toast. Or hit him with an atomic breath once, then he's definitely done for. Like I said before though, Omni-Man struggled against a much weaker kaiju and was hit by it multiple times. He either wasn't utilizing his full potential, or that kaiju was able to react fast enough to catch up to him. I'm assuming Omni-Man was just holding back a little, as I have no reason to believe that kaiju is actually that fast. If Nolan didn't utilize his full potential against that weaker kaiju, he might not give his all against Godzilla either. At least not until he realizes just how strong Godzilla is, and that's of course if he even lives long enough to realize that. Now, before I get comments about it, yes, I know Godzilla obliterated Superman in one blast in the DC Monsterverse crossover comics, but that's just apparently because Godzilla's atomic breath is the equivalent of getting hit by a massive kryptonite laser, so Superman's basically gonna take a fatal hit either way. But speaking of that crossover comic, we also do see Godzilla hitting and tagging Superman when they fight. This version of Godzilla is pretty relative to the official Monsterverse Goji, so technically, Godzilla should be able to hit Omni-Man. Okay, look. Me personally, I'm saying Godzilla probably wins, but I think the fight could be close as long as Omni-Man plays it smart and doesn't hold back an inch. I just think Godzilla has the most advantages here. Sure, Omni-Man is faster, smaller, and he does have experience fighting kaiju, but the kaiju he's faced were nothing like Godzilla. Meanwhile, Godzilla is stronger, much more durable, and could take Omni-Man out in just a couple hits if he manages to tag him. And if Superman got hit, the guy who's infinitely superior to Omni-Man in every way, I don't see why Omni-Man can't. Omni-Man's best chance is to keep the fight going for as long as possible and wear Godzilla out before he's weak enough to try and do lasting damage. But Godzilla isn't the same as he was in 2014. He can go on for much longer now without tiring. His fight in Hong Kong lasted about 12 hours. Is Omni-Man really not getting hit just once or twice for that long? At the end of the day, I give the win to Godzilla, though the fight is more than likely a difficult one that lasts for a while before one of them gets caught lacking first. And you know, you're gonna get caught lacking too, if you don't like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to see whenever I post another epic banger of an upload. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But what do you think though? Am I totally wrong? Am I stupid? Am I underestimating Omni-Man a little bit? Am I overestimating Godzilla? Am I totally right? Which, you know, I always am, of course. But am I totally right? I don't know. I think I'm right. I think I'm pretty close here to the correct answer. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.